everybody, welcome back. My name is Emmy. I am so glad you are here. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Valentine's Day. I'm going to give you some easy, frugal, and free things you can do with your significant other, and totally try to decommercialize this holiday. And I will share my thoughts and some tips I have, and I hope it will really bless you. So if this sounds interesting to you, stick around. See that little button there? Click it if you'd like to subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join us. We do all things that are free, fun, and frugal. Okay, so let's talk about Valentine's Day. We celebrate Valentine's Day on a very low scale, very low key, I should say, my husband and I. We're kind of just like, hey, it's a day to celebrate. We're all up for holidays, you know. If it means having a good time for a little while, we're all over that. But we like to do it the way we like to do it. We don't like to do it the way society does it, which means to spend a lot of money on things that you probably don't even want or need. So let's bring it back around and make it a significant day to just let someone know you care about them. Okay, so let's start. Who is this Saint Valentine's? Before I did this, I wanted to just check into it and say, what is this even about, this holiday that we have so commercialized? Where did it even come from? So I did a little research. I went onto a bunch of different sites, and there were a lot of conflicting stories who he was and what he did. But this one I found, and I thought it sounded pretty good. So I think I got it off the History Channel, but I can't swear. Don't quote me on that. So anyway, who was he? He was a holy priest in Rome around 270 AD. And he was under the rule of Emperor Claudius. And if you remember your history lessons, Claudius was known as Claudius the Cruel. He was just not a nice guy. He really wasn't. And all he wanted was power, and he wanted to have big, strong, tough armies. And he felt that his armies weren't giving him 110% because they missed their wives and their girlfriends and their children's. And so what he did for a period was make it illegal. Now this, again, I'm saying this is what I read. Is it gospel truth? I'm not sure, but I kind of like the story. So this Claudius the Cruel said, no more marriages, no more engagements, that's it. Well, this Roman priest, Valentine, went around and was marrying and blessing engagements behind Claudius's back. He was still performing all these holy sacraments of marriage and people getting engaged without Claudius knowing. Well, guess who found out? And of course, he was executed. So they believe that this is where the day came from, and he was martyred as a great man of love and passion. So I thought that was kind of an interesting little story behind it. Is it true? Again, not even sure, but I kind of like the ring of it, that this guy would go around and do this. So it kind of warmed my heart. So I said, let's see now. It has taken a turn for, I hate to say the worst, but it's definitely taken a greeting card company fiasco, candy boxes everywhere. It's cute, it's sweet, but how can we bring it back to a more substantial day? All right, so I came up with a couple of things, and I hope they're some of them are original at least, so that you will be inspired. First thing I want to say is it doesn't take a day to show your significant other that you care about them or love them. That's the first thing. We all know that. Just because it's Valentine's Day, we should be respectful of those we love all year through and be kind and you know, just be a good partner in all that we can and all that we do. But if you choose to celebrate this day, I thought these were some kind of fun ways. Okay, first of all, I would say know who your partner is, know who your loved one is. Don't give them something that you think that they want or society thinks that they would want. It's going to be funny, but I don't like cut flowers. I don't like bouquets of flowers. My husband knows that. To me, total waste of money. Now, I love if we have flowers outside and we bring them in. I love flowers. I just don't like flowers from a florist. That's just me personally. My husband is not a gushy man. Like, I don't buy him a teddy bear. You know, that kind of stuff. That's not who we are. So know who your partner is, your significant other is, before you embark on trying to bless them. That helps, you know what I mean? Okay, and number one is, which is really cool, is Valentine's Day is on a Friday this year. So I was thinking, hey, let's just push it to Saturday when everything is 50% off. Why not? It's a weekend. It's 50% off. You know, all your candy, any kind of little gifty things that you may want to give, if that is your choice, will be 50% off the next day, which is Saturday, or push it to Sunday. You know, it's on a Friday this year, so that's kind of fun. I love that idea right off the bat. And also, restaurants won't be jacked up as much. You know how they have special Valentine menus? If you do choose to go out to eat, then you go Saturday or Sunday when the prices are back down to normal. So it's like, we'll call it Valentine's Weekend this year, which I kind of like that. Okay. That was number one. Number two, how about, I thought this was pretty cool. How about doing a chore that your partner usually does that you know they don't like? Now, I can tell you right off the bat, my husband brings wood in every day. We heat down here with a wood burning fireplace, and he comes in with giant bundles of bags of wood. Now, granted, I cannot carry them in, but there's no reason I can't go out and fill the bags for him and have him bring it in. You know what I mean? That's something that I know he doesn't like to do. It's a chore for him. So that would be a blessing. Another thing I could think of that he is not crazy about doing, and he does, because we're both retired, he does the vacuuming. So like something like that I could do gladly. And I know that would bless him. I know he could sit back and be like, thank you. So that's a really neat one. Think of a chore or something that your spouse or partner does that you could pick up for them for that day. You know, that would be a really nice blessing. Another one is, how about, I know your traditional movie nights, stuff like that, but what you could do is, how about going to the library where all the movies are free, browse together, pick out a library movie for free, but choose one that the other would like. In other words, it doesn't have to be a romantic comedy. Maybe your husband, you know, my husband may want to see a Clint Eastwood movie or something, and oh, that is not my jam at all. Don't care for it. But what a great way to bless him that day is to watch something that he really wants to watch, and that and I'm not going to leave him while he's watching it, unless he wants me to, but usually he wants me right there. But what I'm saying is, like, sit with him and watch it, as painful as that may be, or sit with her and watch it. It's just another way to bless them. You know what I mean? It's just giving of yourself unselfishly, which is agape love, which we need to remember. This is what it's about. Watching my notes here. Another one, which is standard, is a favorite meal. Instead of going out to a high-priced restaurant, cook their favorite meal. My husband loves, he calls it sticky pasta and shrimp, which is basically shrimp scampi over pasta. Loves it, loves it, loves it. I know that's what I will make for him this year. So keep it simple, but remember who you're dealing with and what their favorite is. Because we tend to want to, bring a little bit of ourselves always into the equation, but let's try to just think of them for that one day. Okay, another one, and this one I really have to say is one of my favorites, is how about finding someone who's spending the day alone and spend it with them. I think that's just a neat idea. I know it must be hard for people who are by themselves that day. And so make it a point to reach out to them, and maybe have a cup of tea or coffee, some cookies, bring a little cake over. But reach out, and if we can, again, that agape love, that pure love, that unselfish love that we can share. And another one that I thought would be cute, that one's my favorite. I'm really going to try to implement that one. And another one that I thought would be fun is it's inexpensive and super easy, and I will link it below. I found it on All Recipes, and it is super yum, is how about just a simple chocolate fondue? It uses sweetened condensed milk, some chocolate chips, and then it's up to you what you would like to dip in it. Fruit, pound cake, crackers, cookies, endless, brownies, maraschino cherries, whatever you have around the house, even look around. But I thought that would be really fun too. That's something that you normally don't sit with a pot of chocolate dipping stuff into it, and it could be rather romantic, I think. So I liked that idea as well. So I hope these just got you going a little bit, made you thinking. It doesn't have to be about flowers, it doesn't have to be about the box of candy, and it doesn't have to be about the greeting card. It is that agape love, that pure love that we hope that we can show others. And I hope this was helpful. I hope you got some ideas. Please let me know what you do for Valentine's Day. I would love to hear your suggestions. We have a little bit of time yet, so if we share, maybe we can all come up with something really great. Again, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you a blessed, blessed Valentine's Day. And if you enjoyed this video, I would so appreciate a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. You know I love you. Blessings to you. Bye-bye.